tuning into Music and Mayhem with John Russell. We're here with Greg from Paradise Lost. Came all the way from England.
Yeah, it's a long way
to
come, and it's a lot colder there.
Right?
I'm not used to this heat. But,
yeah, it's really hot here in Phoenix for sure.
I was warned about it. We were in LA last night, and I was complaining about the heat there, and they said just wait till you get to Phoenix. You know. So.
Right. Yeah.
I know they were right. You know, yeah.
So how's this tour treating you so far?
Good. We're about a week in. Maybe we've done 4 dates, I think. Started off in Seattle, Vancouver. We're just coming around the West Coast, Texas tomorrow, and eventually hit the East Coast. You know, just about a 3.5 week tour, which is kind of relaxed. We used to 6-7 week tours, so it's a nice little holiday.
You go back home afterwards
for 4 days, and then we do another European. We did a European tour just before this. We do another one for another 4 weeks, and then a couple of weeks off, and then some more stuff.
Yeah. Right on. What's the name of your new release?
It's called Tragic Idol. Came out earlier this year on Century Media, and we met all the Century Media guys last night. Actually, it seemed really cool.
Right on.
Yeah, seems to be going okay. It's nice to be asked back. You know, I mean, this is our 4th tour here, I think. We've toured with Opeth in the past, and Nightwish, and Creator, Morbid Angel, various other people. You know, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. You know, but it's always good to get across to other people. I mean, this one with Devon and Catatonia, I think it's a nice bill. It's a nice bill. You know, something for everyone on the bill. You know?
Right on. Where can the fans pick up your new music?
Well, it's pretty much anywhere where there's a decent record store or iTunes, etc. It's not on Spotify because Century Media were one of the first labels to pull out of Spotify.
Okay.
And now there's a lot of labels pulled out of Spotify.
Do you know the reasons for them pulling out of Spotify?
I know the exact reason, and it's because it's run by 2 or 3 big industry guys and a couple of big people in music, in bands, and they're the ones who get the money. No bands get any money from it, no labels get any money from it. So you're better off to download the music for nothing than give it to Spotify, you know.
Right. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Good for the people to know too.
That's what I'm told anyway.
Right.
No lawsuits, please. Hearsay.
Excellent. What's one of your favorite venues?
So we did one in San Francisco the other night. Grand Old Theatre, no, the Old American Theatre or something like that. And it was great. It's like very garish Art Deco meets Victorian kind of overdone gold lame type gnarly stuff in there. But I like these old theatre types, you know, with the balcony and it's really cool. I mean, this is just a big open hall here. Right. It's great. It's probably better for sound, I imagine. Right. But these old theatres, I like the character of them, you know.
Since we're on that vibe, is there a certain place that you can think of right offhand that had amazing sound?
Amazing sound. It's usually the purpose-built venues, the more modern ones, because they're actually built for the acoustics of modern rock music.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I like these old theatres, they're not built for rock music, and you just end up hearing a load of white noise, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What are some of your favorite moments over the years?
There's been a lot. I mean, it's a long time, isn't it? We've done, like I say, 4 tours of the States, which was great. We've done a lot in South America. The first tour we did with Ozzy Osbourne was in South America. It was a Monsters of Rock thing in the mid-90s. It was Ozzy, Alice Cooper, Megadeth and us.
Wow.
It was my first taste of these big arenas.
Wow.
And I was like 25 or something, and
that's incredible.
It was quite kind of interesting. You know, Ozzy came in one day to our dressing room, and we thought, oh, he's come to say hello. It was like, oh, sorry guys, wrong dressing room. But as soon as he left, we were like jumping up and down, Ozzy. And we've done a lot of gigs with him since. We saw Sabbath recently, kind of original lineup. You know, it was the last time probably that's ever going to be seen. So that was really cool.
All right. So what do you do on your off time when you're not loading in and performing?
Well, I mean, you have a touring year, a writing year, and a recording year. That's roughly the time scale of being in a touring band. So when you're on a touring year, you don't get much time off at all. But in a writing year, something like that, I kind of like to just spend time with family, just mess around playing other types of music as well. Like I've got a side project called Valenfire that's also on Century Media. That's kind of old school death metal from the early.
And the name of that again?
Valenfire.
Valenfire.
Yeah.
Check that out.
It's going quite well over here, and I'm hoping to get on the Decibel tour next year with it and stuff like that. So
Very cool.
that should be interesting. We'll see what happens. Watch this space.
Right on. Real quick before we go, is there a Facebook.com?
Yeah, there is a Facebook, and there is a Twitter, and there is a website. But if you ask me how to get to them, I don't know. Type Paradise Lost in to
Paradise
Google.
Lost. Google,
and,
Facebook.
After the book, we come up, and there you go. You'll find stuff.
Right on. Make sure you guys check that out. All right, we're gonna go ahead and close up. Paradise Lost. John Russell's Music and Mayhem.